this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, John, and you're just not ready. It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve. It feels like all the improvements were made, and tonight he is the best featherweight the UFC has.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger. And I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. There have been so many great undisputed featherweight champions in UFC history. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Alexander Volkanovski, and this is the latest entrant, another guy who people believe could be just as special.
John, think about the names that you just listed. These are three of the greatest names the sport has ever seen. And this man is starting to build a resume where he stands alongside some of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. He is just a beast of an athlete. He is a beast of a champion, and he believes that tonight it will just be another notch on the belt as he keeps his championship belt.
We asked him in the fighter meeting, is this title challenger the toughest fight of your career? He smiled and said no comment. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Destroyer. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, the Nightmare.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. It doesn't get much bigger than this. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC Featherweight Championship of the world.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Oh, collar tie. Well, it didn't take him long to get this fight to the ground.
Great job securing the takedown early, trying to impose his will on his opponent.
Making all these shots count. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Trying to pass the guard here.
He's setting up the armbar. Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain a dominant position when you're in a fight.
Back mount now. 2 minutes have expired here in our opening round. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Strong reversal there.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Great submission defense. That was a slick transition.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Working hard to finish this heel hook. He has got to make sure that his knee does not beat his hips if he wants to get the finish.
Avoids the submission and pops right back up. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Final seconds of round one. Round two straight ahead.
Great job. Wow, those submission attempts were so close. This time, you want to get them. So, get this fight back down to the ground and start thinking about submission.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Round two on the way.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, he missed with that right hand.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Big shots.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Oh, I thought that arm was done. He gets out again.
It was over, John. It was so close to being finished, but he stayed calm, slipped his arm out, and now he's safe.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Heel hook looks tight. Oh, working now to finish the heel hook. How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped yet.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Ground and pound the hammer, Mark Coleman will be proud. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, right into mount.
Grounded him and pounding him. Nice job. Oh, going for a leg lock. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Working for that submission.
He's fighting hard, man. He's working hard to get the finish.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
get back out there and keep doing what we're doing. Put the pressure on him. Don't give him an opportunity.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaped. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight.
He's going guillotine. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up into his opponent and make sure his opponent doesn't roll off to the side.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Print the shirts, ground and pound. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, look at the redness underneath that left elbow. He is badgering that left side of the body. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Nice defense. Side control is pretty safe there. Now into his mount. Great defense by this fighter.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe deep and recover. Excellent job that round. Every punch you throw seems to be landing. I want you to keep that going. Don't get into...
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Keep past the half guard.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of...
He set up a sub-attempt. It's tight. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Changing the position. Now he's going full mount. In the half guard.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Oh, good defense, yes.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Lands the ground and pound strike. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars. Oh, that was in trouble.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Great fight so far. 2 rounds in the bag, 1 round to go. Now is where we really turn up the notch. He's going to come out desperate and aggressive, and that's exactly what...
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, he lands a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passes to half.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
What a fight. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 28 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Destroyer.
So how about it? We got a new UFC featherweight champion, and you weren't even looking at your phone. You saw the whole thing.
I saw the whole thing, I was stuck watching this guy. This guy had my full attention. He's a great fighter, a great performance.